Hello everyone. Today I will be reviewing the film Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist, a movie that screened at the 2021 Fantasia Film Festival. Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist is directed by Pascal Alex Vincent, written by Pascal Alex Vincent, and stars Darren Aronofsky, Mark Caro, Jeremy Clapin, Megumi Hayashibara, and Mamoru Hosoda. This is a Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon, link in the description. Legendary Japanese film director/animator Satoshi Kon is now deceased, but his work, which was definitely ahead of its time, lives on. The terrific new documentary Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist takes a deep look into his movies as his fans and collaborators speak about the man and his legacy. Kon's animated films were very complex and unique. This documentary discusses Kon's work significance, one film at a time. In 1997, Kon made the intense anime film Perfect Blue, a suspenseful psychological thriller about a former pop singer/idol who descends into an altered reality. This film paved the way for filmmakers to explore difficult and ambiguous subjects. This film was also about stalking, and the actress who did the voice for the main character, Junko Iwao, is interviewed. She reveals how she put her own experiences as an idol into her characterization of Mima Kirigoe, and Iwao also talks about the fact that she had a stalker in her own life. Satoshi Kon made 3 other noteworthy films that the documentary discusses in detail. One of them was called Tokyo Godfathers, about 3 homeless people who find a baby in the trash and decide to seek out the parents. The film was released in 2003, and the basic idea is reminiscent of 3 Men and a Baby, and the original French film before it. Just considering the unique characters in Tokyo Grandfathers, which includes a former drag queen, one can get an idea of the originality that Kon, who co-wrote the script, brought to his projects. Kon is compared to American filmmakers such as David Lynch, who make intriguing abstract movies. Meanwhile, Darren Aronofsky talks about his influence and inspiration from Kon, especially when he made the film Requiem for a Dream, in which Aronofsky paid homage to Kon's work with a particular scene that featured Jennifer Connelly. Also noteworthy is the documentary's discussion with Rodney Rothman, whose Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse landed an Oscar a few years back for Best Animated Feature Film. Some of the best discussions in Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist, revolve around the ideas of paranoia and the concept of what is perceived to be real versus what is real in actuality. Aronofsky's own Black Swan and Christopher Nolan's Inception were both released in 2010, the year Kon died of cancer, and these films were heavily influenced by themes found in Kon's work. Satoshi Kon's 2 other high-profile releases were Millennium Actress and Paprika, the latter which Kon thought was a lot lighter than it was in actuality, according to a speaker in the film named Aya Suzuki, who brings into light a lot of Kon's interesting perceptions of his own work. Both these aforementioned films are very highly regarded and considered by many to be masterpieces. The best part of Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist is how you don't have to have seen a single minute of any of Kon's films previously to understand the discussions in the documentary, which are thought-provoking and intriguing. You can be drawn in by the clips the movie shows and the speakers who shed a lot of insight into Kon as a man. He wasn't always the friendliest man. It is revealed he wasn't turning a profit with his films, but continued to do what he did because of his love for the craft of directing anime films. If you like documentaries, or even if you don't, you will love the complexity of the themes discussed in Satoshi Kon, The Illusionist, which is also very compelling from the moment it begins. It clocks in at a brief 81 minutes, but the documentary gets a lot accomplished within its brief running time. If you haven't seen Kon's work, by the time this film ends you will be rushing to watch this great filmmaker's movies. I recommend both his work and the documentary about his work very highly. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Satoshi Kon the Illusionist movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during my review, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.